First issue. The second was that the revenues generated by selling this information will not go back to the local boards, but will be a revenue stream for NAR. And those two things were issues, and I wonder if you can comment on those.
I would be delighted to.
Thank you.
Let me take the second one first. Did you all hear her question? Okay. Well, I'm gonna sort of paraphrase the answer, and if I'm not responsive, please correct me. The questions were related to the use of the RVM, this calculation of RVM, as a way to generate revenue, to pay for the site, and not, there's a component about, she's concerned about not sharing the revenue back with the MLSs, and also that the selling of the RVM to quasi-governmental agencies might impact the values going forward.
Because they're not modified.
Because they're not modified. So let me address both of these, and Jeff, if you want to join me, I'd love to have your input on this. First of all, did Jeff, when he did his presentation, did he tell you how much this costs for you?
Free.
Free. The realtor's favorite word. And it is free because basically it's already funded by your dues dollars. Thank you very much. But secondly, as you can see just from this demo, which gives you a very rudimentary version of what we'll be delivering in May and over and over and over again in years to come, there's a huge amount of data licensed at a huge amount of money. We want this to always be free. We think free is exactly the price that you should have to pay for this kind of information, and so we have to fund it somehow. So, here's how we're going to do it. So let me divert for just a second. How many of you, on a regular basis, go into a seller who has already decided that their house is worth, I don't know, 25% more than you think it's worth because they saw it on Zillow, or Realtor.com, or HomeGain, or Cyberhomes, or somewhere? Okay, so can you agree with me now that this concept of AVM is not going away? Yeah, we thought the internet was going away too, remember? It's not so long ago. So this whole concept of AVM is out there. The consumer has access to it. The consumer's using it. It's making your lives harder than it needs to be. And so what we are trying to do with the RPR, and what we will do, is to create a new standard for the called the Realtor Valuation Model. And it will be the only one that incorporates your input and your data, the MLS data, and gives you a better starting place. It is not the ultimate answer, to your point. The RVM is a better starting place. But it gives you, again, that better starting place. And there are lenders out there, you hear it on the news every single day, floundering. The CEO of Wells Fargo wakes up every morning and says, "Oh Lord, I've got 5 million mortgages. I have no idea how much they're worth. No idea." And so this CEO of Wells Fargo has told us in meetings with Dale Ross and others from NAR that he's buying information from Zillow, he's buying information from Realtor.com, he's buying information at the local level. He's buying anything he can buy because he needs all the data he can get so he can figure out what these millions of mortgages are actually worth and what his risk is as the one who owns the mortgage. So he's very eager to have another data point. It's not a replacement data point so much, but it's a better data point. So he's real eager to buy the RVM because if we can tell him with a higher sense of accuracy that his $100,000 mortgage is actually worth $100,000, then he's better able to manage his business and manage his risk. And so we're not replacing anything so much as we are improving the baseline from which the industry will work. And if we can do that without jeopardizing the security and access and confidentiality of your data and create revenue to help pay for incredible tools like this, don't you think that's what NAR should be doing?
Yes.
So I hope I was responsive, and if I wasn't, we can certainly talk some more. Talk some more? Well, give me a... Am I out of time? Oh, I got the... Okay. We will be in room 111 from 10:30 until noon, and Ron and I will actually be here through the afternoon. So please find us. We'd love to answer your questions. Thank you very much.